Okay, so we are starting again. I just tried to start the broadcast about 5 minutes ago, and I was having some technical difficulties. Some of the people online were saying that they heard an echo. So we are just going to hop right into it. I think that some of the clients writing to me right now asking about the webinar, but I am just going to go right ahead and get started. Let me just paste a link for everyone to hop on. Let me see, just one moment. I'm just going to send this link out. I'm so excited that you guys are here and are for yourself. I'm so happy that you are time in order to be able to help you to build an online business, right? Okay, so let me just log into Facebook and send the link out. Okay, so we are live. Just so you ladies know, I'm unable to see the chat box. Earlier, if you were on the live webinar, the reason why you heard an echo was because I tried to log out of the live and I tried to see the chat box from YouTube, but I'm not able to see the chat box at all. So feel free to write in the chat box and we're going to check for answers later. But we are going to hop right into it. And just so you ladies know, we're going to be doing something special today. I'm going to have a surprise for you at the very end. And thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited that you showed up for yourself. And we are just going to hop right into it. So what I'm going to do now is just share my screen just so that we can get right into the webinar. Okay. Alrighty, you guys. So let's hop right into it, okay? So why are you here today, right? So today you've come here because you want to create an online business. You've come here today and showed up for yourself because you are just tired of the average, routine that we get into of working a 9 to 5 and wanting to do what we love, essentially, right? So I'm so happy that you gave me your time. I'm so happy that you showed up for yourself, which is why I showed up for you. And today I just want to show you our 3 simple secrets on how I launched my very first business on YouTube with my phone. And I don't want you to be intimidated by this at all. You can do this without any videos. You can do this without a YouTube channel. And even without a business, because it's all about working from the ground up. So just because you don't have all of these things in place does not mean that you cannot start your business, right? So today I'm going to be sharing with you my best secrets to help you begin creating your online business and why clients will consider you as the best expert in the market, right? So this same exact process is how I was able to enroll clients. And I'm going to be showing you the same exact process on how to enroll your first high-paying clients, even if you're brand new, right? Now, I know this sounds too promising. I know this may sound scary. I know this may sound intimidating, but what I'm showing you today has been proven. It has been tested, not only by myself, but by my previous clients over the last 2 years. And I'm going to show you those exact 3 secrets so that you can copy them and that you can implement them, right? So before we get started, you guys, I really want you to grab a pen and paper. And I want you to be ready to take notes because we are going to be jumping right in. And I want you to begin to apply these secrets today because we all have a unique background. We all have a unique goal. And we all have different struggles, right? We all come from different walks of life. And the reason why I stress that is because I want to show you that anything is possible no matter what your experiences are. And I want to make sure that you are getting the maximum value on today's session. And I've had the pleasure to share my message during conferences, during retreats that were local, that were upstate, as well as my very first podcast, which I'm so excited about in London. And I can't believe that I've been invited to even share my message with even more new content creators on a budget and teaching them how to build an online business on their phone using YouTube in France, Paris, and Greece. And and I'm actually flying out in the next 16 days to do so. But these people are high paid clients, and I'm teaching you all of this for free. So you are getting the exclusive, right? You are getting the exclusive. So we're going to get right into it, okay? So when we begin, I'm going to make this very straightforward, very easy to follow. I'm not going to take much of your time. This is going to be very effective for you. So I want you to shut down your distractions. I want you to close your door. I want you to close your Facebook, and I want you to close your phone, because I want you to honor yourself in this time. I want you to honor yourself in this moment. And we are going to dive right in, right? But before we dive in, I want to make sure that you are not going to be selfish, right? So I know what you mean. What do you mean not be selfish? Well, what I mean is that I don't want you to be selfish with this information, because I want you to make sure that you intend on using this information to make a real difference with the high-paying clients that you're going to be attracting. But I also want you to realize that this is not just a rich, quick scheme, right? I'm here to show you how to build a real sustainable business. And when I first started my business, you guys, I had literally $51 in my account. I was working 2 jobs, sometimes 3. And I was, of course, I still reside in New York, but I was struggling to pay rent, making $2,000 every month. And I was just not happy at all. So I want to make sure that you use this information to make the biggest difference that you can make in the world and with your clients, right? So we're going to go back to this. This is our earning disclaimer. Again, you are not going to get rich overnight. I am not going to, give you fluff or anything like that. I'm going to be very straightforward. And I'm going to show you what I wish someone taught me, which will prevent you from going through the 2 years of trial and error and trial and error. And my exact 3 secrets is what has gained me 3,000 plus clients on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, as well as one of my clients being featured in the New York Times, as well as another client who just recently shared with me their message where they just got back from France and they're actually in Costa Rica right now shooting. So I'm so excited to share this with you. And again, I am so proud that you are showing up for yourself. Now, my goals for today is to help you to not become frustrated. My goal for today is to help to fast track your startup phase, right? Because when I first started my business, it was 2 years ago, 2016, and I wish I knew what I knew at this moment, because I would have already been at point B 2 years ago. But no one was there to show me really the process. No one there was really to take me step by step. I literally had to figure out everything on my own. And this is why I wanted to do this webinar for today, because I really want to fast track your startup phase so that you're not feeling like you want to quit even before you start. So if you stay until the end, you get access to my free mobile must-have cheat sheet, plus my free 5-day my free iPhone photography challenge guide, which is going to help you learn how to take professional pictures on your iPhone. This is the exact guide that my clients have used that booked them. Actually, 2 of my students that took this challenge, they were able to shoot at New York Fashion Week for their very first show. One of those students are actually in Costa Rica right now, who I mentioned, and he is getting paid to do what he loves, right? But I also have something else if you stay until the end. I have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that will take your business from idea to reality in as little as 8 weeks. Sometimes people tell me that their passion is somewhat a side hustle, and it's like, no, your passion isn't a side hustle. Your passion is the hustle. So if you stay until the end, I'm gonna show you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity on how you'll be able to take your passion and package it and be able to monetize your message in as little as 8 weeks, right? So let's just hop right into it. So just give you guys a brief scenario of how I started and everything. I started my entrepreneur journey 2 years ago, right? I was shooting for free events. There were times when people would contact me and they would ask me to shoot, and just because I had a camera and wanted to look like I was busy, I just said yes. And I found myself being very discouraged, and I didn't feel too good about myself because I really felt like, okay, I'm doing what I love, but essentially I'm the one buying my equipment and it's not being reimbursed, right? I'm the one that's buying the SD cards. So essentially, I wanted to start to put a price on my services because I knew I was good at it, but I just didn't have the confidence. I didn't have a system set up. I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew that I had a camera, I had an idea, and I wanted to be my own boss, right? So I found myself shooting for free at local events, at local shows, and then slowly but surely, I started to charge people $50. $50. That's how low my self-esteem was when it came to me thinking of myself as an expert. I felt like if I told people my services were $150, that they would look at me sideways and they're just like, no, we're not paying that. So because I didn't feel like an expert, because I didn't position myself as the expert as of yet, I was charging literally $20 for people to shoot with me for 3 hours. I was charging $50 for people to shoot with me for 4 hours, and it just wasn't working. So I found myself feeling stuck, feeling tired, and going nowhere at all with no system in place, right? But we are going to change that for you guys today. Something else I want to stress to you. I had a huge desire though. So although my fear was greater than my passion at the time, right? Because my passion, of course, is being able to help people, being able to provide a service and do what I love and essentially build a business and a lifestyle around that. I had a huge passion, but my desire to take immediate action was always greater than my fear. And then I thought to myself, if I could actually make this happen, what would that look like? If I wanted to make 5 to 6 figures for myself from my phone while traveling, what type of content would I need to create? How many clients would that be? So that's when I began to think to myself, and I wanted to make 9 to 10K in 1 month. But I started thinking to myself, how can I be able to make $10,000 because that's something that I want? How I'll be able to make $20,000? And this seemed impossible until I started to begin thinking, if I created a business that was basically, if I created a business that was surrounded by a premium program or a course that I can create based off of my knowledge, based off of my experiences, and based off of my passion, if I priced this package at $3,000 a piece, that would only mean I needed three clients to sign up. And that right there would be your 9,000. 3 people signing up under $3,000 package that you created doing what you love. And that seemed doable for me, right? And again, I'm not here to fool you. I would not be lying to you. And I would be lying to you if I said that this is going to happen overnight, right? But it's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to get your first client in the first week, 2 weeks, or maybe not even the first month, because I want you to remember it took me 2 years of trial and error to get exactly where I am in my business. But I'm here today because I really want to fast track you, and I want you to have a huge competitive advantage against your competitors so that you can avoid the trial and error. You can avoid the struggle. You can avoid wasting time. You can avoid wasting money, because there was a period in time where I disappeared off of social media within my first year of business because I was terrified because people were asking me for my services, right? We're going to dive a little bit into that a little later, right? So this is me. I don't know why my bullets are to the side, but it's okay. This is me. I was a server on the Upper East Side, and this was me in the bathroom putting on a fake smile. This was April 2016. I was working doubles, I was serving, and I was exhausted. And I remember when I first bought my actual camera, I would vlog whenever I would go to work and things like that, because just for me, being able to have my camera and being able to be in a creative space, somewhat in a creative space, because I was still at work while I was vlogging, right? That's when I started my YouTube channel. But I was doing everything the wrong way. I was vlogging about me being late to work. I was vlogging about me going out with my friends. I was doing everything the wrong way, right? So essentially I was putting on this fake smile because I wasn't happy, and I would clock in, I would vlog during my day, and that's the only thing that really helped me to get through the day because I hated being there with a passion. I cannot stress to you guys how much I hated being there. And I know that you guys can relate too. And I wish I can ask you if you can relate, give me a thumbs up or something in the chat box, but I can't see it right now, but that's okay. Okay, so this is when I began thinking like, well, maybe if I bought a camera, maybe if I started posting online every single day on Instagram, on Facebook, I would gain so many clients that I'll be able to quit my job. And guess what? I did something stupid, you guys. I took a limb with no system in place, and I quit my job. Yes, I did. I quit my job because I really felt like, you know what, being that I just feel down in my heart that this is going to happen, this is what's going to happen. And I had to learn the hard way because I ended up falling on my behind, and I was just like, crap, how am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to put food on the table? How am I going to be able to travel? How am I going to be able to get the bare necessities when I don't even know where clients are coming from? So you can guess what I ended up doing. I found myself circling right back to my old job yet again, where I spent another miserable birthday working with a fake smile on my face. And this is a year later on January 11th in 2017. And because of the person that I am, because of my character, because of my energy, the owner literally was asking for me because he found out that I quit. So ironically, this is how the universe works. Is like as soon as I needed that job back again, one of my old coworkers reached out to me and asked me, hey, Ryan, the owner actually was asking about you. And he basically just told me to tell you wherever else you're working right now, if you're not happy, you can come back. Little did he know I wasn't working for anyone else. I was literally like struggling, like on my last dollar, like, oh my gosh, he said I could have my job back after I quit. Okay. So I ended up going back. I found myself being happy in that moment because it helped me at that time, right? Because I just up and quit thinking that that's how it works, and it doesn't. I wish someone told me this when I first started. But again, this is why I am here, because I do not want you to repeat the same mistakes that I've made. And I'm going to show you how to build an online business from the ground up, but you don't need anything at all to start. You can start with $0 and just your iPhone, not even just an iPhone, with your Samsung, with your Galaxy, with your smartphone, anything at all, you can start immediately, right? Now, something that I want you to imagine. I want you to imagine what it would feel like if you were your own boss, right? And I want you to imagine how it would feel if you stood out as the expert in your niche, in your market, in your field, and how it would feel to be able to go to sleep and have people watch your videos on YouTube that you shot on your phone while you slept, and you wake up to a payment notification. This is where I want to lead you guys. And this is why I'm so happy that you have signed on, because I'm so proud that you showed up for yourself, because this is the first start. Now, it wasn't until I hired my mentor back in 2016 that I began hopping on webinars, pay attention to what works. And works, I mean, I began recording YouTube videos, and I began the wrong way, right? Literally, I just, what if this person can, and in like 5 years making this much money, maybe I could do it quicker. But I had to still again. In about 4 months, I was creating YouTube videos every single day, but it wasn't consistent, and it wasn't about anything that was helping people at all. It was literally about me vlogging about going to a party, me vlogging about going to fashion, vlogging about going to a birthday party, me vlogging about being at work. So if you think about it, when people hop on your channel, they don't know what to expect. Why should they press that subscribe button? Why should they inquire about your services? How will you turn that subscriber and viewer into a potential client? And this is what we're going to get into today. So I began recording YouTube videos for fun, not even realizing that this would be the exact way and the exact platform that would help to leverage my business, right? The power of video. What is the power of video? And I always stress to my clients all the time that this is the reason why million-dollar brands send huge YouTubers, famous YouTubers, free products, and these million-dollar brands will pay these people just so that they can put their product in front of their YouTube video, because they understand, if I get this YouTuber to show off this product, I know that we're going to get clients. So they know the power of video. So essentially what we're doing here, especially in this webinar, I'm teaching you how to basically use the same exact tactics and strategies as the millionaires. But this is what people won't tell you when you go on YouTube and you Google, how do I start an online business? How do I start a successful channel that is going to ideally have you live the life that you wanted, right? So I'm here to knock down all of those, fake reasons on how you can be able to start a successful business, right? Because I remember when I first started, I was highly frustrated. I would Google all the time. I would YouTube all the time. How do I create an online business using YouTube? And no one was giving me the answers. And it was so frustrating that everyone just told that every single person in the video would say, you need a camera. And all you have to do is post twice a week. No one mentioned about posting consistent content and branded content. And that's the key here. You have to be able to brand. But how do you brand? In order to brand, you have to be able to stand out in your niche. But how do you stand out in your niche? You solve a problem in a creative way. And we're going to talk about that a little later, right? So after years of trial and error, I had that eureka moment. And this eureka moment allowed me to begin gaining clients from one video that I shot and edited on my phone. Now, from this one video, I was able to generate enough clients where I booked my birthday trip that I've always wanted to. And this was literally, I would say, let me see, how many months was it before I quit? I was still in the transitioning process, but this was this year, actually, in 2018. Now, just rewinding, 2016, I wanted to start my business, right? But I was working, I was serving, I was miserable. I ended up hiring my mentor, trying to do everything on my own, figure everything out on my own. I ended up quitting my job. And then I thought to myself, wait, you've done it the wrong way. You need to set up a system. You need to have incoming clients where you're not worried about where is my next check going to come from. Because even when I started out, even when I would shoot people, I wasn't charging high prices. And $50 is nothing at all, especially when you have bills, especially when you live in NYC, especially when you're adult, right? $50 to a child is, oh my gosh, I'm rich. But it's like, no, we have real bills. What is $50 really going to do? And at the end of the day, like I said, I didn't have the confidence to stand out as the expert. And I didn't have the tools and the guidance at the time to be able to set up a successful business. I literally had the tools after going on webinars and, going on, basically going on courses and just researching on my own. I basically was able to get the tools. I just didn't know how to piece everything together, right? So 2016, I was serving, quit my job, ended up having to go back to the same exact job, to the same exact employer. Every time I think about it, I get so I get goosebumps because it's so crazy how time has really passed, and like how I can't believe that I was even able to make this possible for myself. And this is why I'm so excited that you ladies and gentlemen have showed up, because this is possible. And I want to be able to show you exactly how I did it. So fast forwarding to this year, I wasn't stuck at work. I wasn't working. I was in Egypt. And I remember on my birthday, I went to the pyramids and all I did was just pray. And I remember thinking to myself, and it was very emotional for me because it was just like, wow, like literally last year, had I not made the choice to start today, had I not made that commitment that, you know what, I'm going to go hard or I'm going to go home. I'm going to go hard because I am not happy. And I know that there's more to life. I know that I was put on this earth. All of us were put in this earth for a purpose, right? So why are we not able to push ourselves and really just, get over that fear where we're able to live a purposeful life? And it all starts with your mind, and it all starts with taking immediate action and making that commitment. And I am no one special at all. I am no one special. I'm just like you. And I tell everyone, if I can do it, you can do it too. So this was my birthday in Egypt. This is Charlie, the camel. It was so fun. It was me and my best friend. We had a wonderful time. And just to recap, because I kind of went off on a tangent, this is everything that has happened after I made my branded channel and after I made one branded video. I was able to go on a trip for my birthday. Very first time I ever went on a trip for my birthday, because every birthday I was working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, worried about paying rent, right? I was able to travel while getting payment notifications in different currencies and different countries, you guys. So you have to understand, like, I was on cloud 9, like, oh my goodness, like, what have I done? And it's funny because I began getting these opportunities, but I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. Like, Ryan, you noticed that after you made that one video that was actually branded and that actually helped to solve someone's problem, you begin getting these opportunities. I still didn't realize that. I was just thinking, oh my goodness, well, I got lucky. How come people are asking me about my services? How come people are searching for me on YouTube? How come people are commenting under me all these great things, but only under this one video? And it's because I began to revamp my entire YouTube channel into a branded and business channel. So this is a picture of a passport. And as you can see, got some dollar bills, y'all, because I was able to travel while getting paid. And I can't tell you guys how free that feels to wake up. And not only do I get a missed call from my best friend, I have a missed call from my brother. I also had several payment notifications, right? Between $197 and $997. And literally it was so liberating being able to wake up and just not have to worry about going in and clocking in and waiting the following week and all of that other stuff. So I want you to understand that I was at that point too, and that you are not alone at all. And this is why, unlike a lot of people feel like they don't want to share, I'm not going to say their secrets, but a lot of people don't want to share their journey with people on how they can help someone else to elevate, right? Because what makes me happy is seeing my clients win. And that's exactly what I want. I tell my clients all the time, listen, if you're not doing just as good as me, I want you to do better, because your win is my win. And that's really why I put together this masterclass, so that I can show you that you deserve it and that you are possible. And even you showing up for yourself is a first step. Now, after that one branded video, this is another opportunity that happened. I ended up landing a shoot with Warner Brothers. Now, for me, this was huge, right? Like, I listened to so many artists that signed to Atlantic Records, and everyone knows that when I go out to shoot, everyone knows it's just something that I do. I don't know. Like, at first, it was because I was being lazy whenever I would go out to shoot, and then it kind of became my thing. So anytime that I am shooting, when I'm on the back side of the lens, I always wear a cap. Like, I always wear a hat. Like, that's just my thing. And I think I'm going to probably start making a hat line just, for female photographers, but that's another webinar for another day. But I always wear a hat, right? So I ended up meeting with Atlantic Records, and I ended up meeting with Warner Bros. And essentially I helped them to shoot, right? And you would think, oh my goodness, this huge brand just reached out to me and I booked an opportunity with them. So not only was I able to work with them, I was on their website. And of course, like I said, I always wear hats when I shoot. So I thought this was just really cool that I ended up being not only behind the camera, but in front of the camera and wearing a hat. And not just any hat, I was wearing Ty Dolla $ign's hat, And aside from that, I had many other pictures on the Atlantic Records website, but we're not going to focus on that. So I only have this one picture. But again, I didn't realize that I was landing these opportunities because of one video, one branded video, and from me revamping my entire YouTube channel. Something else happened. I began landing opportunities that I thought was never possible from one branded video. To the left is actually a marketing, sorry, not a marketing. This is a fashion blog where they published 12 of my images during Fashion Week, and I had no idea who they were. They actually reached out to me because they like my content. And literally, you guys, this is how it happens. People are watching you. And I tell this to my clients all the time. When they're first starting out, they feel like they're talking to themselves because it's just like, you feel like it's just crickets when you're first starting out. That's because people are watching you, and people will see when you are consistent. People will see when you don't show up. People will see you not really, you know, give value. Or sometimes, like I said, when I first started in my business, I would pop up and then I would disappear for like 3 months. The very first time I even had a free challenge, it was my 5-day selfie challenge. I was terrified, and I kept telling myself, you aren't worth it. You're not an expert. You're nothing special. So I allowed my self-doubt to get to me so much that I didn't show up for my clients. And a 5-day selfie challenge turned into an entire month, because that's how much I allowed myself to get in my head, and I didn't show up for myself or for my clients, so they didn't show up. So I just want to show you guys how this is literally trial and error for me, right? And I really want you to skip that process. I don't want you to make any of the mistakes that I made at all. And like I said, I genuinely want to help you to build your own brand, but you don't have to do so under stress. You don't have to do so alone. This is why I'm here, right? So to the left, as you can see, I still didn't realize why I was getting all these opportunities, not realizing, wait, as soon as I made that one branded video and revamped my YouTube channel, all these opportunities started to come afloat, you know? So to the left, I was published. This is only one fashion blog. And to the right, as you can see, I woke up and my really close friend wrote to me, and she goes, when your close friend and videographer makes it to Cosmopolitan, you looked amazing, right? I was trying to find the link where I can show you ladies, but I was just like, you know what? The webinar starts at 9 o'clock. We're already 15 minutes late. We need to get it on and popping. But this is basically what I woke up to. And literally, I was featured in Cosmopolitan as a photographer and videographer with my camera. And mind you, you guys, even when I went to this was actually at Afropunk, which is a festival that they hold every year in Brooklyn. So I was at Afropunk, and someone came up to me and they asked me, hey, you the girl with the guy's name? Because that's my photography, you know, handle. And I was just so shocked. And for me, in my head, I'm like, little old me? You recognize me? And it was actually someone from a huger brand. He connected me with someone from Cosmopolitan, and that's how I ended up landing on there. But it just goes to show, when you are consistent and when you show up, that's just a part of it. When you're consistent with what content you put out there, that is a huge part of why people automatically see me and they associate it with me with cameras and helping people behind the lens and in front of the lens, right? So aside from that, my business didn't start to take off. As I said, it did not begin to take off like this until I revamped my entire YouTube channel from average to branded. I was able to shoot at New York Fashion Week and got paid for it. This was for 1 year. I actually shot for New York Fashion Week 3 times in a row. So this was for 1 year. And to the right is when I booked my very first high-paid shoot to shoot with a celebrity photographer. If you guys look him up, his name is Spade Studios. He shoots for Vogue, he shoots for Elle, he shoots for all of the top brands, all of the top models. And as you can see, I was here shooting on my iPhone with my camera, doing what I love. So let's hop right into secret number 1. Create a branded YouTube channel. Now, what does that mean? What is a branded YouTube channel? A branded YouTube channel basically does 3 things. It tells your viewer or your potential client who you are simply by landing on your YouTube channel. It helps viewers or clients to identify you as the expert. And basically, when people hop on my channel, as soon as they see my channel banner art, I already know this because I just have gotten to know my clientele so well. I know what problems to solve, and I know what they need even before they can think of what they need. I'll just create content and literally they'll reach out to me because that's how much research I have put in to know, okay, what problem do I need to solve with my videos? Every single video on my channel solves a creative problem to someone's issue, right? Every single video on my YouTube channel will help someone in some type of way with building their brand, building their business, making bomb content on their iPhone or shooting on your iPhone, right? Because ideally, like I said, you want to base your videos off of the problem of your ideal client. So when people hop on my YouTube page, they can identify me as the expert to their problem based off of my banner art. And also, every single video on your YouTube channel should be solution-based with a creative twist. Now, when I say a creative twist, that's because just because I am an iPhone lifestyle coach doesn't mean that you're going to be an iPhone lifestyle coach, right? You can be a wellness coach for women who are pregnant. You can be a hair coach for women who deal with hair loss, right? So literally your channel will have a creative twist, but it will still be a solution-based video because this is what we want to do. We want to create a branded YouTube channel. Now, simply just based off of my channel art, you can see here, right? Literally, as soon as you hop on my channel, you can see, okay, she has an iPhone. This looks interesting. Okay, let me read here. Create an online presence, create your own boss brand, and create bomb content for your business all on your iPhone. So automatically people will think, wow, okay, this is interesting. I know that it's something that she's teaching with the iPhone or, you know, something like that. So let me see and check out her videos. You want people to be able to know what you do as soon as they land on your video. Now, you don't have to necessarily have graphics and like show, you know, even how I have right here. Even if I didn't have the iPhone showing up, still them just landing on my channel, I would have created some type of content as my channel banner art to show them that I'm an iPhone lifestyle coach. So you can instantly see that right from my channel banner art. So what does a branded channel look like? Let's look at these videos. And just so you ladies know, I tell this to my clients all the time. I tell them this all the time. Literally, you do not have to have professional equipment. All you have to do is have branded content that you are consistent with, right? Now, all you can see here is 7 videos. But in reality, I have about 50 videos on my YouTube channel, but you only see 7 because, like I said, I had to revamp my entire channel. Any videos that I had on my channel that did not align with what problem was being solved, that my ideal clients needed help with, I removed it from my channel. And I know how hard it is because I become emotionally attached to my pictures. I become emotionally attached to my videos. And I'm just like, I don't want to delete this video. This video was so cute. This was my favorite part. And it's just like, no, we want to focus on building your business. You don't have to delete the videos. You can put them on private. This is why you can't even see the videos that's on my channel now. You can only see 7 videos up on my channel. I have 50 videos in total. And this goes to show it wasn't until I started creating branded content, and it wasn't until I revamped my entire channel, because even my old channel banner art, literally it was me with shades, with a camera, and it said, what did it say? Photography and videography, Mondays and Wednesdays. And it's just like, okay, she's a photographer and she's a videographer. But what does she do? Does she do vlogs about shooting? Does she create tutorials on how to shoot? So this is why you have to be detailed. But in order to be detailed and know exactly how to serve your audience, you have to know what problem is being solved. And again, you guys, I'm getting notifications about comments and stuff like that. I'm not able to look at the chat room, but we're going to look and have A and Q, right? You can ask all of your questions at the end, right after we get through this, because I don't want to take up too much of your time. So what does a branded channel look like? This is what a branded channel look like. Now let's just go through the title so that you can get a brief idea of this, right? How to photograph yourself with an iPhone. How to edit photos on the iPhone like a pro. How to get your first 100 subscribers fast with an iPhone with no videos. How to make a YouTube video with an iPhone. How to film professional videos with your iPhone. How to get ready for a photo shoot night routine. Now, there's going to be certain videos, and this is still branded content, even though it's not about the iPhone, because I still help clients in front of the camera as well. This is all about my brand, but majority of it is going to be about the iPhone, about helping the content creator on a budget and on the go, because that is my niche. So I have to make sure every single video that I post is solely based off of that. But being that I have such a unique niche, I can be able to create videos like how to get ready for a photo shoot, because there are a lot of people who are in front of the camera who need tips like this, as well as how to get comfortable on camera. And this can be done with an iPhone as well, which I actually have an upcoming branded video for that too, because people are awkward when they press record on their iPhone, right? And you're just sitting in your room by yourself, you're just starting out, you feel silly. You're just like, okay, what do I do next? What do I say next? So as you can see, this is how a branded channel looks. You instantly hop on my channel and you see these videos, and I'm pretty sure even you guys that are on the webinar now, you're pretty intrigued, like, I wonder what these videos are about. So let me just show you what an average YouTube channel looks like. This is not a branded channel. And as you can see, you guys, this is some of the 50 videos that are hidden. I was doing random videos. I was doing Vlogmas about when I was featured on TV with me and my best friend. I did another Vlogmas about a soft sheen hair commercial, did another Vlogmas about meeting my mentor for the first time, did another Vlogmas, and then I did a random video about do's and don'ts for the next photo shoot. So you can see how my channel was all over the place. So when your channel is all over the place, and when you appeal to the general public, when you appeal to any and everyone, you will not gain clientele. It's going to be so hard for you to stand out, because the YouTube world and even the online space is so crowded, right? But I want you to think about something. I don't want you to get intimidated and think, oh my goodness, it's so crowded, I won't be able to start. Oh my gosh, is it too late? And I want to tell you something. 3 to 5 billion people are going to hop on YouTube and launch their businesses by 2020. And that's just a scientific fact, because this is how many people are realizing the power of video. You want to hop on the bandwagon now. So by the time 2020 comes, you will be way, way, way far ahead in your business. And being that I am giving you these tools and I'm giving you these secrets, you are going to be already ahead of the game. You're not going to have to wait 2 years like I did to figure out everything, right? So this is what an average YouTube channel looks like when it's not branded. And this is what you do not want to do. You want to create branded videos. And this is how you will surpass everyone who is starting. I can guarantee you guys, if you was to start a YouTube channel, right? If you were to start a YouTube channel, say if you had a friend that wanted to start a channel with you, say if that friend wanted to do their videos on any and everything, but you, on the other hand, had branded content because your YouTube channel was set up for business and it was a branded YouTube channel. I am 99.99, right? Because I don't want to say 100%, but I feel comfortable saying 100%. I guarantee you that your channel will skyrocket. I guarantee you, if you are consistent, you'll be able to gain even 100K subscribers. I've had my YouTube channel since 2015. I have videos from 2015 when I first started really posting videos, and I wasn't getting anything. I was not getting any results at all. It wasn't until I started to think, you know what? I'm going to take these videos down and I'm going to position myself as the expert. But in order for me to position myself as the expert, I have to create a solution. And this is what we are going to go into. Now, as soon as I posted my very first branded video that I shot on my iPhone, these are the type of comments that I would get. You guys, I wish I can show you every single comment, because it's just like, people were really writing to me and literally everyone was saying the same thing. You can see here in the left, love this video, new sub, thanks for the tips. Wow, this is so awesome. I wish I knew this before I even started posting. And I want you guys to think about something too, right? We always, well, even earlier, we spoke about how it's quality over quantity. Now, I'm not going to say 100,000 subscribers because that might sound scary to you. Imagine if you had just 700, right? Instead of looking at it as I have 700 subscribers, I want you to think about it as I have 700 potential clients, right? Because like I said, YouTube is the new entrepreneurial world. YouTube is literally a platform that you can hop on for free. And this is how you can launch your business, literally. I remember we had, this was probably a year ago, someone came in and what exactly was this? Okay, so someone came in, and this is so off topic. I just wanted to share this with you guys really quickly. Someone came in to, I'm trying to think where this was. I think it was like an event, or I believe it was an event. And basically people were showing their products. Now it was one guy who had a very similar product from another guy. But this one guy that was showcasing his product to us at this event, he only had pamphlets, and he only had worksheets, and he only had a webinar. So he only had a slideshow. And literally it was like I found myself going to sleep. I was just like, oh my gosh, like this is just so, I'm so not into this. Can we like go now? And literally the next guy came up to talk about his product, and he used video to launch and to basically talk about his product. But because of the power of video, I found myself being so intrigued, and everyone gravitated towards the guy that used video, even though they had a similar product, because this just goes to show the power of video. So going back to these comments, you can see here, I just subscribed to you. Really awesome tips, I must say. I'm already working on it. Thanks for the tips. Very helpful, but I don't have an iPhone. I ended up writing to her because I use iPhone because I have an iPhone, but this can be applied to anyone who has a Samsung, a Galaxy, Android, smartphone. This is why I'm here. I am the phone guru. I got you. So even right here, you can see, thanks for the great advice. I had someone else hit me up, and it's funny because she actually enrolled to my academy. Thanks for the advice. And really great tips. I'm thinking of a niche. That's my problem, because I'm making all kinds of videos. Hopefully I'll be figuring out that soon. By the way, that's so cool that you have experience being a model, videographer, and photographer. I've been thinking about photography and videography for a while. And she also went on to say that it was a struggle for her to find her niche, because this is a problem that a lot of people in business have. If you don't have any clarity or any depth, and if you don't niche down and really like dig deep to discover what are you solving, who are you appealing to, you'll find that you'll create bomb content and it's not selling. So you have to be clear on your niche. This goes into what we do in my academy. This is the first week that we do. We don't start anything at all until you are clear on your niche. And it's not going to take a week for you to figure it out. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. I'll be lying to you guys if I said it took just like this. It literally took me, no lie, it took me, I would say, 2 years to figure out my niche, because all I was doing was just saying, I teach people how to be comfortable in front of the lens and confident behind it. And it's just like, okay, that's kind of giving someone what they want. People want to be confident in front of the camera. People want to be comfortable even behind it. But you have to give people what they need. And that's the difference, right? Because I can sit here and say, hey, I can show you how to be confident in front of the camera. And it's like, yeah, I want to be confident, but do I really need to be confident? Or I can turn around and say, hey, I can teach you how to shoot, film, and edit a YouTube channel and build an online business on your phone. People need that. People will buy what they need opposed to what they want. And that's what I want you to think about as well. So even here, you can see here, she says, definitely going to try this. You're awesome and great material. This guy actually signed up for my academy as well. He was on the waiting list. So when we open doors, he already has his seat. Right here, she says, I'm loving this video. It's very helpful. This video is super helpful and helps me understand what I'm doing and if it's right. Love your video, clear and concise and straight to the tips. I'm taking notes. I've been trying to grow my channel for a while, so I will definitely work on these tips. And something that I want you guys to focus on too, do you see how he said, did you see how she said clear, concise, and straight to the tips? That is because you will find when you go on YouTube channels, I get so irritated with people who do this. I will go on YouTube, for example, say if I need to find out how to dye my hair blue, right? I don't know how to dye my hair. I've never dyed my hair. So this is something that I will hop on YouTube for. So say if I was to hop on how to dye my hair blue at home, within the first 8 seconds, within the first 1 minute, if I'm still having to look through the comments and skip to a certain time frame just so that I can get to the solution, which is why I hop on the video anyway, I'm not going to be intrigued to sign on, right? So you'll find that I use a branded script. Everything is branded. So I use a branded script when I'm shooting a video for YouTube. I make sure that within the first 8 seconds, I have an exact branded script that is actually available for all of my students in my academy. Literally every single thing that I have done when it comes to building my business, when it comes to gaining clients, when it comes to creating content, I literally give you everything in my academy. And like literally, I want you to copy every single thing that I do. I don't hold back any type of information because I want you to have the same results, if not more than what I have had, right? So clear and concise tips. Again, being branded and making sure I am making videos for my niche, right? Now, all of these videos, literally, I think I had about 75 comments under this video, and every single comment was saying the same exact thing. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, these are so great. So you can see how instantly I thought to myself, these are potential clients because they are coming to me for a solution and they find me helpful. The fact that they're writing to me, wow, this is helpful. Oh my goodness, this is great material. You have already positioned yourself as the expert, where every week they're going to be waiting for you to post another video because you have already solved a problem like last week and the week before. So I began gaining exposure, messages, DMs like never before, all because I branded my YouTube channel. And I was shocked, right? I was so shocked. So it led me into secret number 2. Okay, now that I have a branded channel, now that I know how to create branded videos, how do I get people to hop off of my YouTube channel and onto my website? How do I get people to hop off of my YouTube channel and into my email list, right? Now, I know that maybe some of you who are just starting out because you have never heard of these terms before. An email list is basically what you create, and your money is in your email list. No entrepreneur to this day does not have an email list. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, like, what the heck is an email list? If you go into a store right now, whether that's Sears, sorry guys, say if you was to go into a store right now, whether that's Sears, whether that's, let me think. Let me just pull this up really quickly, you guys. Sorry, I don't know who that was calling me. Okay, say if you were to go into Sears or into Target, instantly when you buy, I am so sorry, you guys. I feel like that's my mom calling me. She doesn't know that I'm on a webinar. So she's like, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb and it's calling on my laptop. I don't know how to turn it off my laptop, but so sorry, you guys. If she keeps calling, I'm just going to keep declining because we are not going to stop providing this information for you guys as you show up today. Okay, so if you go into a store, if you go into Sears, if you go into Target, they will ask you for your email address. Once you give them their email address, you are on their email list because these $1 million brands, again, they understand the power of video and they understand the power of having an email list. Right? Because once you're on their email list, I'm pretty sure every week or every month, you'll get an email saying, hey, just so you know, Target, we're having a 50% discount. If you have 1 million people on your email list, imagine how many people are going to run into Target and literally increase your sales and buy your products. We're using the same exact tactics. So having an email list is essential in your business. I help you to set all of these things up in the academy, so no worries. Now, secret number 2, creating content on your mobile to gain leads under 24 hours. Now, you guys, let me just show you something. Being clear on your niche is important. Why? Because you will be able to create content for free on your phone that will bring in coins. Now, this exact cheat sheet is something that I created, and I basically found this Facebook group, and I put up this post saying, any ladies who are new content creators on a budget on the go, I have accumulated a cheat sheet of mobile app tool must-haves to create bomb content on on a budget for your business and on the go. Now, the fact that I'm so clear on my niche, I knew exactly what people needed. I knew exactly what new content creators needed. I can go right now onto my phone and I can create something instantly and know this is going to convert into coins because I am able to identify with the problems that my ideal client has. I know what type of problems I'm able to solve, and I know that I'm able to create content solely based off of that. So as you can see, literally within 16 hours, not even 24 hours, within 16 hours of basically putting this up, I got 391 ladies personally ask me for my cheat sheet. Why? Because I knew exactly what they needed. You will get to the point as an expert where you will know what your clients need even before they do. And literally, it's like in our academy, this is something else that we do. We literally go step by step on who your ideal client is. My ideal client name is Alfie. She is someone who is on the go. She is someone who lives either in New York or LA or ATL. She is someone who really wants to just be a boss and in business, but she doesn't have the funds to do so. And she doesn't necessarily have the tools or the knowledge to. The fact that I created this fictional person in my head, I base all of my content off of Alfie. Like literally I have my clients name their ideal client, tell me what she wears, tell me who his or her favorite color is, do they have a dog, do they have children, right? Because when you think of this ideal client, you're literally speaking to one person who has the same problem, right? So 391 ladies responded. So I gained 391 leads in under 24 hours. Now, how do you know what to create, right? How do you know what to create? How do you know what to create? Now, initially when I first started, as I said, I didn't know how to base my videos or my content off of anything. So I really had to dig deep and I really had to do some research. But what do you research? What problem can you solve that will impact the life of someone's business? How do you stand out? How do you get found, right? These are the questions that you ask yourself. How do I do it? How do I do it? How do I do it? And the number one thing that I say to all of my clients in my academy, we are going to do our research and we are going to do our homework before we press record. Because my academy is not just making a pretty YouTube channel. Because if it was, you can do that on your own for free. You don't need a mentor for that. You can Google how to do that. What I do is I help you to build a brand. I help you to build an entire online business. I teach you how to do all of these things. I teach you how to stand out as the expert within the first 8 weeks in business. I am serious and adamant about what I do, and I really want to show you that this is possible. Again, I am nothing special. If I can do it, you can too. The only thing that's stopping us is ourselves, and we've already been through our own struggles and we deserve to create our own happiness. So today, this is what I want to show you. Now, what doesn't work? Focusing on posting random videos and creating content that doesn't solve a problem, focusing on quantity over quality, and not researching before you begin creating. Now, again, as I said, you may find yourself asking yourself, how do I know what content to create that's going to convert? How do I know that I'm going to have customers and capture leads or whatever and things like that? So this is what you do. You have to do your research. And the best way to do your research is to Google. Literally, like I said, Google is the #1 search engine and YouTube is owned by Google. So YouTube is the second largest search engine. You have to use YouTube just how the big dogs use it, right? Just how these $1 million brands use it. So when you build your channel, you want to create searchable content. You want to find quality video topics. You want to pick the right keywords that will attract quality views and quality leads. You will find yourself, this is when I first started. I was so focused on going viral. I was so focused on instant fame. I wasn't getting results because I was worried about quantity. As soon as I switched my mindset to quality, I began getting subscribers that were potential clients. Instead of uploading random videos, I began to search my competitors. For example, I would search up Think Media because this is a guy on YouTube named Think Media, and he pretty much helps people. Actually, I'm going to use Peter McKinnon. He helps people solve problems on their iPhone. But mind you, this was something that I already came up with. I just wanted to see if this field was marketable. And when I went on his channel, I seen how he was branded. Every single video helps people with their iPhone. But as I said, it has nothing to do with you copying someone because no one is you. My type of videos are completely different from Peter. Why? One, I'm a female and I have different experiences. So I don't want you to get wrapped up and think, oh my goodness, I have to look at this person and copy exactly what they do. No, you just want to get a feel of what they are posting. You want to get a feel of a quality topic. You can go on someone's YouTube channel who is a competitor, and you can look up their most viewed video, and why that topic was most viewed is because it probably was the highest search topic in their niche. The main topic that is searched in my niche is how to launch a YouTube channel and how to create a video on their iPhone. So this is why I base my videos off of this, because I know that this is what people are searching. You can always use Keyword Planner. You can use, what is another one? I'm actually going to leave the link down below because I can't think of it off the top of my head because this is what I personally use. You do not have to think, oh my gosh, I have to randomly think about what I should create my video on. You don't have to do that, right? So I wanted to hop in now to secret number 3, and I'm going to close out of this because I wanted to show you something very quickly. Let's hop out of Facebook. So this right here is called Canva, okay? And this is one of the many mobile apps. Right now, I'm going to use it on my desktop because I can't go live and everything and do my webinar on my phone. So I'm going to show you on my desktop. This is Canva. This is the #1 recommended mobile app that is in my mobile app must-have cheat sheet on how I create my content. And I literally teach my students how to do this. You guys can see here. Let me just open this up for you because I really want to show this. And this is going to go into the secret number 3 on how I created a sales funnel with one video. So as soon as this loads, I'm going to show you these. And this is actually, like I said, in my cheat sheet, which is here. I literally teach my students in my academy how to create bomb content from their phone. Canva is a mobile app, but they have it as a desktop as well. And literally, I created my entire cheat sheet on Canva. It does you're in, right? Go in and just kind of play around, see how easy it is. And I know what you're thinking, but Ryan, how did you get it to look to right? How did you do this? I literally give you a template on how to build your content. So literally, as you can change, if you wanted to, you can change the color, right? This is acting slow because it is acting up today. If you wanted to, you can change the color here, right? Or you can even go in here and change the font. Canva has so many dope fonts that like you won't even find online, right? You can go in here, you can change this. Even if you feel like it's a bit too jammed up, you go into spacing. I actually have a course teaching people how to create their entire website off of Canva. You go into spacing, you can space this out. If you feel like it's a little too squished together, you can do this, right? You can even go here, and just like how I got this little icon here, I can go into camera. Spelled that completely wrong. You can go into camera. You can use these little icons here, make it small, and literally you can create your entire free content and branded content all on your phone. This is exactly how I create. I'm just going to change this back to what I had it as. I did not have that as that. I had it as playlist. So yeah, so as you can see here, literally because I've become so comfortable doing this on my phone while I'm on the go, I can be able to literally just come up with an idea and I just create content straight from my phone. I'm just going to change this back to white. And I know this probably looks intricate, but like I said, I teach you all of this in the academy. You will never do this by yourself. You will never feel like you're alone. And this is why I am very adamant about only taking 25 students. But this is literally how I created every single thing on this cheat sheet. I'm going to go here as well. As you can see, I even created the images that you've seen on my website on Canva. I teach you exactly how to do this. Literally, you don't need, and also Canva is free. Canva is free. So again, YouTube, you have your phone. You can just hop on, press record, and begin making branded videos for free. You are able to gain a following and gain clients on YouTube with advertising for free. You can hop on Canva, which is one of my recommended mobile apps in my cheat sheet that I teach my clients in their my academy how to build their entire business off of this for free on Canva. As you can see, literally, I created all of my graphics for my website on Canva. Literally, I know some people are like, "How did you do it?" As you can see here, I just took this. I took a picture of myself. You can make it larger. You can crop it. Literally, I teach you how to do everything on Canva for free. So you are never alone. You never feel like you're overwhelmed or anything like that, right? Yes, leave. And as you can see, every single thing, if you guys have been following me, you've seen this type of content. And even with thumbnails, this is how I create thumbnails for my YouTube channel. This is how I've created the content for my academy. This is how I created my channel banner art here. This is how I create another thumbnail, right? This is how I created a Facebook cover design. You can do anything on Canva, which is why I recommend it, and it is free. If you want to pay for the $12.99, which allows you to have more features, go ahead. But you don't have to. You can literally start your business for free. The only thing that's stopping you is you. Now, going into secret number 3, and we're going to get right into that. I just want to show you something else really quickly. This is something that I teach my students in my academy for 8 weeks, how to create their website online. And it's so easy. I'm going to show you ladies an exclusive that people are paying me to teach them in Paris. When I leave on August 24th, I will be in London, Paris, and Greece because I have gotten paid to teach people exactly what I'm teaching you for free, literally. So automatically, we're going to set up your WordPress account pretty much, and I'm going to teach you how to do all of that. You do have to buy your domain. Yes, every single person has to buy your domain, but we're just focused on how did I create branded content and create it into an online business using YouTube on my phone. I just want to show you this really quickly before we hop into secret number 3, and then we're going to wrap up the webinar. So let's go to my website, right? Just hop on the website. I just want to show you exactly how easy it is. Now, literally every single thing you see here, I created either on Canva or on WordPress, but I have a very, very, very important trick on how I'm able to do that, right? And I want to show you something. Now, I'm going to show you just a little trick, and this is what I teach my clients in my academy. I'm going to go into this. I'm going to show you how I created the animations on my website. And I actually did this from my phone. Like I said, I'm just showing desktop because you are getting a sneak peek of what I teach my students in my academy. I set you up for success, and I set you up for the real deal on your iPhone starting with $0. You do not need startup money to start your business. You can start where you are, right? And like I said, I'm so proud that you showed up for yourself. I want to show you something. So this is something that I teach in my academy, right? Say if I wanted to go on and I wanted to kind of have this come down, right? Like an animation. So what I'll do is I'll go up here, I'll go to advanced, I'll go to entrance animation. And if I wanted to, I can make it come in to the left. If I wanted to, I can make it fade down, or I can make it fade up right? But I like how it looks fading from left. So I'm going to save that and update it. And then we're going to see how it looks on the website. And I'm just giving you guys little sneak peeks of what's in the academy. And I always get so excited because I'm just like, oh my gosh, someone else is going to learn this. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for someone else to see that they can do it too. You can really start today. You do not have to wait for anything. And as you can see, voila. Do you see how just perfect? And this is exactly what I teach you how to do in your academy, in the academy. So we're going to go into secret number 3, right? Secret number 3 was, how did I create a sales funnel with one video? Well, let me tell you, it wasn't until I made my very first branded YouTube video where I ranked number 1, literally. From this YouTube channel, I had a client contact me. And this particular person, I blocked their name out because I didn't even know that they were a celebrity stylist. I'm talking about they P. Diddy. I've seen her with Yandy, but like, mind you, I had no idea who she was. I just knew that this person found me from one branded video that ranked number 1. Something else I want to show you too. Do you see how down here, Howcast, they have 507,000 views. But the reason why my video that had only 1,000 views at the time, because it's more than that now, the only reason why my video ranked at the top, and it's because I used SEO is something else that I use in my academy. We're actually going to have a video strategist expert named Simone Redmond hop on my academy because she is an SEO expert. She teaches people how to create searchable engine optimization on your videos. So SEO is search engine optimization. I am a pro at it. Simone is a pro at it, but this is all that she does. That is her niche. So I feel that it's better if you hear it from her since she is an expert in that. And literally, this is what I've done. I've literally used certain keywords and I used SEO to rank my video at the top. Video was ranked at the top. You will find because you use certain keywords, your videos will start to pop. Videos, your branded videos will start to pop up as a suggested video. Literally as a suggested video. So even when people are on this video for 500,000 views, my video will be right at the side for a suggested video. And this is how you gain your following because you want to become the expert. Your subscribers will then become your clients. She was a subscriber. She ended up writing to me. I didn't even know who she was. She basically wrote to me and said, would you be able to travel if you have a passport? I have Havana, Cuba from the 20th to the 24th. Hotels will be covered. I just need your rates and availability because she needed someone to shoot her. So because I felt comfortable, because I felt confident, I was no longer asking for $50. I told her that my rate was $1,200, including the like that. So I want to show you guys that you really have to set yourself up as the expert. Now we're going to go into secret number 3. As you can see here, I want you to imagine something. Imagine going from 53 new subscribers on your first video and then hitting over 285 plus subscribers the following month. And this is exactly what happened with me, right? As soon as I started to create branded videos, I noticed something. I had only gained 53 subbies in July. As soon as I started to create branded content, I gained 285 plus from one branded video. And this is exactly what I stress. When you are consistent in your niche, this is exactly what happens, right? So now we're going to get to the good stuff. So I showed you secret number 1. I showed you secret number 2. And I'm going to show you secret number, well, I already showed you secret number 3, but I've been waiting for it to show you guys, right? I have something very, for the person who says, I'm a shy viewer. I'm just used to going on YouTube at night and watching other people. I'm not all of these things and, you know, channel. How do I start? Well, I have an amazing opportunity for you from Star YouTuber and how to launch your very own Boston branded YouTube channel, create niche-based video content that turns viewers into clients. I teach you how to film, edit, and upload your expert branded, launch your online business all on your iPhone, right? So passion-based online business, but let's get real. Famous YouTubers with professional funds quality a YouTuber, and this is true. Making eye-catching, unique, personalized, branded channel banner art, which we talk about. Filming and editing your branded pro is no longer for the experienced expert YouTuber that you can do this starting today. So you can chuck up those deuces, honey, and say goodbye to those sleepless nights, being a shy viewer, wishing you could have your very own branded YouTube channel set up for success to launch your first online business. And this is exactly what I'm introducing to you, ladies. I'm introducing to you, I keep saying ladies because I have a Facebook group with all women, so I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm introducing to you the iPhone YouTube Academy. I'm so excited because you don't understand. Every time doors open for enrollment, I get so excited because I like literally get a rush because I get so happy that I'm able to help even more people. So whenever I have a new group to come and enroll, I'm just like, oh my gosh, yes, I have more people that's wanting to grow their business that I can help. So I'm so happy that doors open now. We just finished our last course, and now we are introducing the iPhone YouTube Academy. So what exactly is the iPhone YouTube Academy? This is an online 8-week course that takes you step by step to launch your first passion-based online business from scratch on the YouTube platform with no content, no videos, no startup money. And this doesn't matter if you have an iPhone, it doesn't matter if you have an Android, it doesn't matter if you have a smartphone. Now, if this is you, you are really in the right place. Whether you're an inexperienced content creator on a budget, a small business owner, or even a personal brand, and you've always wanted to be a CEO, this is the solution that I have curated and created that you've been searching for to crack that code of getting overbooked. You go from overlooked to overbooked with high paid clients by launching your very first online business using YouTube. Now, as we spoke about in the webinar, imagine waking up tomorrow and knowing that even from one HQ YouTube video and branded target videos, you've created bomb content that has potential leads, which got me 391 potential leads literally in less than 16 hours. Imagine having a #1 ranking video even when you just started. This was literally my first video, you guys. This was my first branded videos. I had already 40 videos prior that only got I'm not even joking, 2 views, 10 views, 50 views. This was my first branded video, and this is when I started to see results. And as we stated before, imagine going from 53 new subscribers in 1 month and going to above 285 subscribers and gaining 285 plus, right? Literally, I gained 700 subscribers in 30 days. And this is exactly what I want to teach you ladies how to do in the academy. Now we're going to wait for this to load. I'm just going to refresh the page. And I appreciate your patience because sometimes technology wants to, work on the other end. I think here it is. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to show you in this webinar and she is a self-love kit, and I just want you to see what Michelle has to say. And of course, it's going to embarrass my webinar, but it's okay. I said to you guys before, right before you start, even when I started this webinar, I have held that went, but today, slowing down. My service was acting, I didn't let that stop me. It wasn't fair after having all of these technical difficulties, but I made sure that and being that I showed up and was consistent, you guys are able to put that trust in me, and this has to be consistent, and you have to be able to show up not only for yourselves, but for your clients. And this is what Michelle has to say.
My biggest breakthrough working with Ryan is that I can do so much with what I already had. So there's so much pressure on Instagram or just online in general to really have high quality things, images, videos. And I thought that, in order to have those high quality things, I need a lot of money, needs to have the equipment, the cameras, the light, all this stuff. But Ryan has taught me that I can be like resourceful with what I have. Like I can create high quality photos, videos with my phone and some natural lighting. So my biggest breakthrough is that Ryan has just taught me to be so resourceful. What I love about working with Ryan is that she's so fun. Like her personality is just larger than life. Like she just makes me feel so good about myself. She really has helped boost my confidence in front of the camera and also behind the camera. That is just the type of person she is. Her vibe, like she's just so amazing. And so when you work with her, like that amazingness is gonna have to rub off on you. If you are looking to work with Ryan, I would say do it for sure. Like today. You're going to get an amazing experience. Like Ryan is super passionate and is very she's so talented that the quality of work that you're going to get is amazing. The amount of attention that you'll get will be super amazing. So you're going to learn a ton of things from her, and she's just really going to help bring your work or your brand to the next level.
Okay, so that is what Michelle has to say. You guys can also see what Cherie has to say as well on my website, but because I don't want to take too much of your time, we're going to hop right into it. As you can see here, Cherie, she actually participated in her own photography channel. Cherie didn't know that she had a business within her, right? Because we're still working on building that business. She was able to book a page. She assisted with me and she was so wonderful. She looked amazing, and literally me just seeing her being in her element and just having fun and getting paid to do what she loves really made me genuinely happy. And this is basically what Cherie had to say. Ryan is what new young women entrepreneurs need. I never would have ever been a paid photographer during New York Fashion Week 2017. Ryan is so supportive and wants to see all of her clients win and create a life they have. Not only did I book my first paid fashion show after participating in her 5-day iPhone photography challenge, but used her equipment since I was still in the beginning stages. I'm also proud to say last month I was featured in the New York Times for my self-love, body positive, and Afro-Latina YouTube poetry videos. Ryan reminds you of your power, and she makes you feel like there is nothing you cannot do. She did that for me. Ryan is seriously my favorite person to work with ever. And you guys, it's all on Cherie. She landed that feature in New York Times on her own from the Afro Latino Fest. She did that on her own. But being able to position yourself as the expert to allow yourself to get huge Cherie is the key here, right? This is another person that was actually participated in my 5-day iPhone photography challenge. And he basically just came from France where he was shooting. And this is what he had to say. My experiences having Ryan as my mentor is pretty dope. It's very hard to find someone that humble and hungry for others to succeed. I never thought or even imagined that I would have the opportunity to get paid to do what I love while traveling the world. I just got back from shooting in France. After booking my very first paid show during New York Fashion Week 2017, I felt unstoppable. Ryan definitely helped me realize my worth, and she showed me how to utilize my passion in a business setting. I am my own boss, and I haven't looked back ever since. It is intimidating and quite confusing when you are in the beginning stages of wanting to have your own business. I would recommend any new entrepreneur that's serious about their passion and want to see results. Ryan is that person. And Darius is currently in Costa Rica right now, if I'm not mistaken. This is another couple that I actually shot, and they found me on YouTube. After seeing Ryan's videos on YouTube, me and my now husband were like, we need someone fun to work with on our wedding video, and we want her. Despite constantly Despite contacting her super last minute, she agreed to work with us. During the process of the wedding day, she was energetic, positive, and hardworking. She paid attention to every little detail, and it was truly amazing. Enough to say we binge watched the final video because she made sure we relived our special day every time we watched it. We would definitely recommend Ryan in the future and recommend everyone to work with her, right? And again, Michelle basically sums up what she said in the video. And this is actually a video of Darius and Cherie shooting the behind the scenes for New York Fashion Week, right? I'm just going to show you guys a little snippet of that, and then we're going to go on to end the webinar. Yes, Cherie, yes, giving me life. But as you guys can just see here that literally my clients are working, right? So who am I? Who's Ryan? Why should I book Ryan? Why should I work with Ryan? Well, I am an iPhone lifestyle coach, right? And I founded the 8-week iPhone YouTube Academy because I wanted to help new and inexperienced content creators on a budget and on the go, and new entrepreneurs to uncover the power of YouTube and launch their profitable products, courses, and services online, right? Now, what's included in the iPhone YouTube Academy? I told you guys I talk way too fast sometimes. Now, in Module 1, we discover exactly who your ideal client is, right? And we also work on the money mindset shifts. So we narrow down your niche by clarifying the exact solution that your videos will provide for your clients so that we can make your first sale ASAP. We discover your ideal client and exactly what they need and go from overlooked and unseen to overbooked and popping. We also go through 7 money magnet mindset exercises to take your subconscious from poor mindset to prosperous mindset, because 85% of it is all about the mindset. We also create and outline your YouTube channel with a unique branded theme, and we discover your brand colors as well. So the first week is super, super exciting. We also sign a self-contract because I am all about mindset work. I'm all about writing things down. And this is a contract that you sign when you first join the academy to make sure that you are going to be 100% committed to your business, because I am 1,000% committed to you. Module 2. Now, this is 8 weeks. It's going to be 8 modules. We're going to do this quickly because I don't want to take too much of your time. Module 2, you craft your channel for success and begin branding like a boss. So I teach you how to create pillar, not filler videos. We're not going to create any videos just to fill in when you miss an upload day. Oh, I'm just going to upload this video. No, we create pillar videos, valuable content videos that is going to scream to your potential clients so that they can consider your services after, even before they hit subscribe. We're going to teach you how to create an entire channel banner art using Canva so you can stand out and be branded and bold like a boss. You'd never want your consumer to be confused, because a confused consumer will never buy, which is why we make sure that we create a freebie, right? Even if you go into my YouTube channel, I'm just going to show you really quickly. Let me see. Go into my YouTube. Even if you go into my YouTube channel, you can see here. Come on. You can see here, I have my freebie. I have my freebie right here, right? I literally have my freebie there because, like I said, I show you exactly how to guide your customer. My customers, I never confuse. They hop on my channel. Okay, they see what I'm about. Instantly, they see, what's this? Something for free? This is how you get people on your email list. It's all about a system. Literally, it's not that complicated, but it's complicated when you don't know how to piece everything together. But this is what the Academy is for. We teach you how to niche down your pillar list of 22 content topics so that you're not worrying about what your next video is. You already have a list of 22 pillar videos of what you're going to shoot next. I help you to create personalized videos that's going to speak to your clients, have them asking, where have you been? I need this, new subby. I just joined your Facebook group, just like you've seen in the comments. And again, these are some of the comments that I have here. Module 3, week 3 is one of my favorites because I am a photographer and videographer and I love helping people to shoot. It's just a passion. This is something that I would do if I wasn't getting paid for. This is how much I love to teach people how to edit. So mobile videography shooting, framing, and natural lighting 101. I teach you about FPS, frames per second, which you will find out about in the academy. I teach you how to shoot with natural lighting, and I basically teach you how to captivate your viewers in the first 8 seconds. Now, I'm not going to show you the entire thing, but this is what I shot and edited on my iPhone 6 Plus because I want to show you it's not about what you have, but how you shoot it. Quality wasn't all the way up. Hold on, you guys. I know it looked kind of blurry, but hopefully my service, come on, come on. And again, I appreciate your patience, you guys. So that's just a snippet of literally what I shot and edited all on my iPhone. That was with the celebrity photographer that I shot with. My Canon camera actually died because I left my battery in the car and I had to think on top of my toes. So literally I teach you how to edit and how to shoot HQ videos on your iPhone. It's possible. Week 4, I simplify the editing process for you where you will edit your very first branded YouTube video and your branded YouTube channel. You do not need $300 software equipments that I personally use for clients who pay me thousands of dollars just to shoot or just to edit. I teach you how to finesse your YouTube videos. We do a 2-hour live demonstration. 1 hour is to show you exactly how I edit. The other hour is to show you how I edit on another. Basically, I show you how to edit on iMovie and Splice. Now, both of these are mobile apps. I teach you how to create smooth transitions, how to efficiently edit, and I teach you literally how to create video content that's going to sell. Module 5, we are going to film and edit your first pillar video. Now, the first video you're going to shoot and edit is going to be your channel trailer. The second video I'm going to teach you how to shoot and edit on your phone is going to be your first pillar video. And we only do pillars, not fillers, right? So basically, I teach you how to calmly compile clips, right, when you are editing, because sometimes when people are editing, they don't know what to do first. So I teach you exactly step by step how I edit. I teach you how to create transitions, add titles, add music, and intricate effects. In the previous module, I also teach you how to add a voiceover. And anything that you have questions about in editing, I teach you all of my secrets in the academy. Like I said, I'm here for you, and I am not holding anything back. Module 6, I teach you how to create personalized thumbnails, and we create a video posting schedule. Plus, we create your freebie together. Now, your freebie is basically, like we stated before, your freebie is basically what you're going to have that you want people to hop off of your YouTube channel or hop off of your YouTube videos and onto your email list. I teach you how to create a freebie. Now, these are some of the thumbnails that I created on my iPhone, just like how I showed you, right? On Canva. Super, super, super easy. Module 7 is basically 1 hour video training on how to create your first freebie. So we go right into Canva and I teach you exactly how I created all of my freebies. We're going to dive in and we're going to basically go in. We're going to actually create a demo freebie so that you can see how you can go in for the week, because every week you'll have an assignment. And you're basically going to do that for your own video. I'm going to teach you how to level up in Ciara's voice so you can begin creating content like a pro on your phone that's going to sell. Now, for some reason, this isn't loading, but that's okay. I showed you my freebies on Canva, so we're going to move on along. And then Module 8 is so exciting. Woo! It's your launch. Yes! You launch your business and you launch your YouTube and you post your first video. Now, this is so exciting because aside from that, I have 1 hour where we have a fear of visibility training. Like I said, I am all about the mindset. If if we don't shift our mindset to work in our favor, it's 85% of the mindset work. Now, the other 15% is all about getting in the dirt and building your business, but 85% of it is your mind and how you feel and what you tell yourself and what you think. So this is why it is very crucial and imperative that I hop in even before you post your first video. And like I said, we are not going to be blocking our blessings. We're not going to be announcing anything. In those 8 weeks, you're just going to drop your YouTube channel, you're going to announce it, and you're going to launch your business. But we're going to make sure that before we end the academy, we do 1 hour of fear of visibility training. Now, what does that mean? We throw your first subscriber party to gain your first X amount of subscribers on your launch day, because I guarantee you're going to have more than 10 subscribers on your first day that you launch. I'm going to teach you how to properly launch, how to properly upload, post, and advertise during your launch so that you can result in the highest engagement activities. I teach you how to upload your videos from your phone without any hassles or confusion. And again, I teach you my own personal mindset and meditation exercises so that you feel comfortable and excited to post instead of afraid. Something that I teach in my academy as well, we listen to binaural beats. Binaural beats are basically sound waves that activate certain parts of your brain to work in your favor. I know that sounds scary and maybe weird, but we really dig into the mindset because this is really about helping you guys. Now, let me just reload this page because you can't see the graphics. And again, thank you so much for your patience. We're about to wrap it up. I'm not going to keep you on here for no more than 10 minutes. I just want to make sure this pops up. Here we go. Now, as a bonus, not only do you get 8 weeks of intense work in building your website, building your brand, building your branded channel, shooting your branded videos, I have a bonus. This bonus is worth $2,000. Like I said, I am going to Paris in Greece August 24th to teach people this. But guess what? Just for joining the academy, you're getting it for free. Bonus number 1 is an opt-in optimization, how to build the perfect opt-in, right? So you discover your ideal channel client, you narrow down your niche, you created your YouTube channel, you've edited and uploaded your first freebie, but I'm not going to leave you hanging, right? I can't make your subscribers into actual leads. So this is when I teach you how to create an opt-in, right? I teach you how to create this. I teach you how to create a video landing page, just like how this is. This is what we call a landing page. People land on your page. They see a freebie here. I struggle to create content on the budget and on the go. Let me see if this will help. They press get now, put their email address in. They are on your email list. And from there, that is when you send them an email sequence. And this is how you basically engage and begin to get paid clients, because the money is in the email list and you're getting this for free. We help you to build your list and to integrate that with every social platform that you have. Now, bonus number 2, you have a lifetime membership in our private online community. Now, I have clients that's paying $1,000 a year, $100 a month, just so that they can have access to call me every single week whenever they have problems. And when you're in the academy, every week we're going to have a group call, because like I said, I'm not just going to leave you high and dry. I'm not going to just give you worksheets and assignments and just leave you there. No, this is really me being your mentor for life. If you ever have a question, I'm here to help. You ever need assistance on something, I'm here to help. And it's not about, like I said, it's not about the money. For me, it's really about helping those who are very serious about getting their dreams off the ground, because that is what I support. I support the new content creator, the new entrepreneur that is serious and ready to commit. Now, I want you to know that you're not alone. We actually have a private Facebook group. I have a public Facebook group called Women Content Creators. I have another Facebook group called Picture Perfect You. This is not the private online community I'm talking about. This online private membership is only for those who are in the academy, because like I said, each time that we launch, I create a new group because I want you guys to learn from each other and I want you to be able to support each other. And this is free for life. Now, as you can see from the complexity of this course, this can easily cost you $50,000 at a university. And even if you can find a course called iPhone YouTube Academy in college, right? Because I've never heard of a course like this. Now, the value of this 8-week course, you guys, for my one-on-one clients is $10,000. But remember, when I first began creating my business, I did not have that type of money. I remember feeling stuck because I had no one to turn to. And I wish that someone helped me to reach my goal. I wish someone helped me to brainstorm and put this pieces of the puzzle together and just help me to show, like, basically show me what I was doing wrong. I remember thinking it would teach me how to build my business and brand, but I couldn't afford it, which is the exact reason why I am cutting down the price, right? Now, you're not paying $10,000 for the just like the one-on-one clients. You're not paying $5,000 and you're not paying $2,500. Now, my price for the academy, I did lower it to $997. But I'm thinking, how can I help the woman content creator or the guy content creator on a budget who wants to build their business? I'm not going to overprice if you guys are just starting out, because I really want to show you that anything is possible and that you can commit. So for the next 4 days, and you know what? I'm actually going to extend it. I'm going to do it for the next 10 days, not for 4 days. For the next 10 days, I am cutting the initial price from $10,000 for my one-on-one client. I am cutting it from my special price of $997 because that was the promo for it initially, $997. I'm cutting it completely in half because I'm extremely passionate about helping you and each individual, which is why I only enrolled 25 students. So the price is only $497 for the next 10 days. Now, something that Tony Robbins once said, if you want to be successful, you have to find someone who has achieved the same results you want and copy what they do, and you will achieve the same results. I'm going to use this as an example, right? Just so you can get an idea of what exactly I'm saying and what he's saying. If someone was a master at baking a cake, right? I cannot bake, but I wanted to create a cake just like this. I wanted to be able to, let's use Patti LaBelle, right? Her sweet potato pie. If I could make a sweet potato pie like Patti LaBelle, you know how much, what? That is a business. But if I wanted to create a sweet potato pie, Patti LaBelle would basically have to show me step by step what she does. If it's 1/4 of flour, if it's 2 cups of milk, if it's 2 eggs, she might have something that she throws in, like a side of, a leaf. I was going to say a leaf. I meant even if she throws in something like a mint leaf or something like that, you're just like, girl, you use mint leaves? I would have never known that because, like I said, in order for you to achieve the same results of a successful person, you have to mimic them. You have to copy them. And like I said, I am very passionate about helping new online content creators. I am very passionate about being able to provide content for you guys who are just starting out, which is why I don't care about the money. I do not care about the money. I have clients, high paying clients who are engaged and where they're literally paying for my flight so that I can go across the country to work with them. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I want to show you that this is possible. And this is why I'm so passionate about it, because I don't care about the money. This is why I scratched down the price from 10,000 to 1,000. And then I thought about it. No, this is not what I'm going to charge. It's not going to be $997. It's going to be $497 for the next 10 days. And even if you don't have the $497, you can pay 3 small payments for the next 3 months of $232, right? So I want you to really think about, what will my life look like if I started today? When can I be able to find another opportunity like this where I can be able to invest in myself? Because really that's all it is. And I can guarantee you, if you close out this webinar, you go back to doing what you want to do, you'll find yourself thinking, crap, okay, what if, what if, what if? And you don't want to live life like that, because literally, as I said, I am a living example. Today, if you sign up, I know it's pretty late, so I'll say tomorrow. So tomorrow, if you sign up, or even within the next 24 hours, if you sign up and you pay the full price, I have something special for you. You are going to get one-on-one calls, and you are not only going to get the group calls every week in the academy, because we have group calls for the entire 8 weeks. You're going to get private one-on-one calls with me for an hour every week, including the group call, so that I can really help you to brainstorm and brand. Aside from that, after the academy, the next 8 videos, yes, I said the next 8 videos. The next 8 videos that you shoot, The next 8 videos that you shoot, I am going to personally edit them for you, personally. And this is only if you do invest in your business within the next 24 hours for the full price. Now, if you don't, that's okay. You still have access to all this great, information and software and everything that I'm going to build for you within the 8 weeks. You will still have access to everything. But if you do invest within the next 24 hours, I'll consider doing it for 48 hours, but you guys, I have to tell you that there are people on the wait list. There are already students that have paid for their spots. I only take 25 students at a time. I had a student wait literally almost 6 months just to hop on, and he is ready. So, as I said, if you want to start today, I want you to imagine what would your life look like if you started today. Literally, that's all it takes is that one commitment, So today, the price for the next 10 days is going to be $497. After the next 10 days, it's going to go back up to $997. And afterwards, I'm going to put it back at my price for $10,000 because, as I said, I'm going to France and Paris, and this is what people are paying for me to teach them everything that I'm teaching you guys at such a great price because I genuinely want to help you to build your brand, and I want to show you that you are your own boss. You already have that boss in you. I'm just going to help you to bring it out within these next 8 weeks. Now I'm going to end this share, and I'm going to hop on the chat room. Let me see. Okay. I'm going to hop on the chat room, you guys. I hope I'm doing this right because before everything was messed up. And again, I appreciate your patience, you guys. I'm trying to figure this out without, let me see. Because earlier when I did it, I messed up. Okay, let me see this. Maybe if I refresh this page. And again, thank you guys for your patience. I really appreciate it. Okay, let me see this, you guys. I'm not used to going on streaming live from YouTube. So again, thank you for your patience. I'm just trying to find the chat box on YouTube so that I can answer your questions. From YouTube. So again, thank you for your patience. I'm just trying to find the chat box on YouTube so that I can answer your questions. From YouTube. So again, thank you for your patience. I'm just trying to find the chat box on YouTube so that I can answer your questions. From YouTube. So again, thank you for your patience. I'm just trying to find the chat box. Okay, I hear myself like, I'm sorry, you guys. So it's echoing because I can't open YouTube and see the chats unless I end the live broadcast, and I don't want to end the live broadcast. So I'm trying to figure out how do I go back on. Let me see. Maybe it's this. No. I don't know why I don't see you guys in the chats. Let me see. If I hop on over here. So type in the chat box if you guys have any questions right now at all. Any questions at all that you have. Any questions at all? Any questions at all? Any questions at all? Let me see. Any questions at all? So you guys, I don't see the chat box on here. I do see it on the YouTube page, but it's going to keep playing the... So you guys, I don't see the chat box on here. I do see it on the YouTube page, but it's going to keep playing. So you guys, I don't see the chat box on here. I'm so sorry, you guys. So it won't allow me to look at the chat box on YouTube while I'm on this live broadcast. So I am going to let you guys know if you missed the webinar, I'm going to send it for a replay. This webinar will not be on replay forever. The iPhone YouTube Academy will close in 11 days for enrollment. If you are serious about building your brand, if you are serious about building your business, if you are serious about changing everything you have always wanted, I highly recommend taking advantage of this opportunity. Again, I am flying out to Paris and Greece and London. This is not to brag, it's to show you this is possible. Last year, I literally quit my job and had to go back. Like literally, as I showed you at the beginning of the webinar, this is possible. I want you to know that this opportunity is not going to last at all. As I stated earlier, let me go back to my screen sharing to show you. As I stated earlier, this is not going to be on forever. As I said, it's not $10,000 anymore for you because I'm giving this to you at a discounted price. So I want you to take advantage. I don't want you to second guess anything, because when you begin to second guess things, that is when your subconscious mind will operate not in your favor. It will operate against you. You will start to think, what if I can't? And I understand we have bills. I understand that because I've been there. I understand that we're on a budget, which is exactly why I cut the initial price down from $997, initially from $10,000 to $997 to $497. This is exactly why I cut it down, because I really want to show you it's not about the money, and I really want you to invest in your business. That's the reason why I cut this price down. I cut this price down because I'm like, okay, I want people to be able to invest in their businesses. I don't care about the money. I want to be able to show you that when you win, I win. Why? Because I am able to teach you exactly what I did, and I wish someone taught me the same exact thing. Literally. And like I said, just as Tony Robbins said, who's a billionaire, he knew it best. No successful mentor has started their business without a mentor. Every single entrepreneur has a mentor. I started out with a mentor. 4 of my mentors are millionaires. And this is why I stress. I have told my, and even when I say this, I always laugh because me and my mentor, we prayed about it. I told her, I said, Tracy, I'm going to be your first $1 million student. I'm going to be your first client to make $1 million. And she does not have any doubt in her mind at all. I don't have any doubt at all in my mind. This is not to be cocky. This is not to be egotistical. This is because I can confidently stand in my power, because I know that I have the expertise. I know that I have the experience. I know that I have the knowledge, and I know that I have the tools to do so. There's no doubt in my mind that I will be her first $1 million client, And it's like, I am very close, very, very, very close. You are closer than you think. You are closer than you think. And as I said, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed with the price. You don't have to pay $10,000. You don't have to pay $997. You get the early bird price. The early bird price is $497. And basically, if you invest in yourself within the next 24 to 48 hours, I'm going to personally edit 8 of your videos after the academy. I'm going to personally call you once a week for an hour so that I can speak to you about what issues you're having. I speak to you about basically making sure that your mindset is in the right place, being able to launch and everything like that. So you have the support. After the academy, you're not left high and dry. It's not, oh, bye, Ron. No, I am your mentor for life. I teach you how to build your business from scratch, from zero. You can start today. You can start today, literally. And as I said, it's only $497. The early bird price, just because you hopped on this webinar, it's only $497 for you guys. Anybody else is like, they're gonna have to pay $997. And if they don't pay $997 within the next like month and a half, I'm gonna put the price right back up to $10,000. But again, it's not about the money. It isn't about the money. It's about how I'm able to make an even huger impact. It's about how I'm able to provide a platform and a service, and like really how I can be able to give myself in a way where I am able to help someone else. And when you guys think of money, I don't want you to think about it as the dollar bill. I don't want you to think about it as, money, money, money. I want you to think about it as an exchange of energy, because that's all money is. Money is an exchange of energy. People will buy your energy, right? It's not about, I can tell you right now, for example, there's a store, there's actually a restaurant right up the block from me, and they have amazing food. But I will not go to them because the energy that I get from them is like terrible. I'd rather go to Chipotle and get the food, because Chipotle will greet me with a smile and their energy is just so bright. It's just like, I don't even want to buy from you. Energy is money. Money is energy. It's all about an exchange. So this is why I don't care about the dollar amount at all, because I could have hopped on here and said, hey guys, it's $10,000. No, I don't care about the money. I really want you to know that you have a business in you. I want you to know that all you have to do is position yourself as the expert, package your passion, and monetize your message. And you can start today for free online on YouTube with your phone, whether you have a Samsung, an Android, and an iPhone. And I'm just laughing because I remember even when I first hired my mentor, I was terrified. I was terrified. And I remember thinking to myself, how many times have I spent $500? How many times have I just kind of, went and just, oh yeah, I want to get this, bag, and I want to get this pair of shoes, and I want to, $500 have gone and went, gone and went, gone and went, gone and went. And like literally, I would find myself clocking back in the next week just to get another $500 on Friday, and to do the same thing over and over and over. But I was repeating insanity, right? Because insanity is when you repeat the same thing and expect different results. I tell people all the time, I was literally working 20 plus jobs since I was 17 years old. I mentioned that yesterday in my Facebook group. I've worked over 20 jobs because I was not happy. I was happy about the dollar amount because after I left one job, oh, they pay 11 an hour, good. Oh, they pay 14 an hour, great. It took me to go from my last job working at 60 Soho hotels, getting $25 an hour, where I quit. And I was just like, I am done. And I was only there for 5 months. Within those 5 months, what did I do? I created my content on my phone. Since I was working as a front desk agent, I had access to the computer. Overnight when I worked, I had access to my phone. I could be on my phone. So I literally took that time to build my brand. And a lot of people will say you walked away from a job that was paying you $25 an hour. All you had to do was stand there and be on the computer and check people in. And it's like, yes, because this was smaller than my purpose. This was not aligned with my calling. I knew that if I positioned myself as an expert to be able to help someone else, I'd rather impact someone else than sit here working for someone else and helping them get rich while I'm sitting here clocked in, while they're on vacation. And as I said, if you are serious about investing, if you are serious about building your business, the time is now. There's not going to be a perfect time. And I can guarantee you that you will not start if you wait, because successful people take immediate action. As soon as I seen the opportunity to hire my mentor, I instantly hopped on that opportunity because I knew I am investing in myself because I deserve it. I have spent $500 on other people on their birthday, doing this, doing that. When have I ever invested that into myself? The academy starts the first week of October, because during the month of September, I've noticed whenever I run the academy, a lot of people are overwhelmed because school starts and maybe they have kids that start in school. So I stop anytime I run the academy during August. I always make sure to start it in October. So you have more than enough time to get situated. You have more than enough time to kind of relax and breathe. We don't just hop right into it. So you're not feeling overwhelmed, but you being able to make that commitment to yourself, you deserve that. And even if you don't have the $497, that's okay, which is why I provide 3 payment plans of $232, right? Because like I said, it's not about the money. So we're going to end this webinar, you guys. I really want you to think about this. And as I said, if you invest in yourself, if you join the academy, I only have a few seats left. Seats fill up quickly. I only take 25 students at a time. If you guys want to start your business, you can start today. If you invest in yourselves within the next 48 hours, as I said, you're going to have one-on-one calls with me for an hour every week during the academy. And we are also going to edit 8. I am going to personally edit 8 of your videos after the academy. So your videos are going to be looking bomb. But if you don't, that's okay. You can still start just by making 3 small monthly payments of $232. So we're going to end this webinar. I want you guys to think about everything. Again, this will only be open for the next 10 days. If you are serious about building your business, if you're serious about beginning this journey and working for yourself, here's the creative solution. Now it is just all up to you. Now I'm just going to end this broadcast. And if you guys have any questions, I want you to leave it in the chat box now, because as soon as I end the broadcast, you're not going to be able to hear me, but I'm going to hop right into the chat box. And I will see you guys on the other side of the lens. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate your time. And I hope to see you in the academy before seats fill up. Bye.